Howdy, howdy. Let's get rowdy.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Book Coven.
Book Coven. Yeah. Giving you
That's Lillian.
That's Chelsea.
And we are your bi-weekly book club podcast who occasionally dabbles in film.
Like currently.
Like the now. In the now.
Mm-hmm.
The film we're dabbling into today, as you would know if you're on the Instagram at the.book.coven, it is the Into the Dark series from Hulu.
Yeah, it's also on... It's just on Hulu.
It's just on Hulu. It is a Blumhouse production.
It's pronounced
Bloomhouse. I'm sorry. I'm not bloomy.
You say it how you want to
Is
say
it Bloomhouse?
I say Bloomhouse, but maybe it's just because I like the taste of it in my mouth.
Bloom is two O's.
Bloom. Bloomhouse.
Maybe it's Blum. Sounds more like bum.
I will put it on silent.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. Curry on.
Curry?
Curry.
I'm currying.
Into the dark. Here's the dark.
And we're going in.
Into it.
Riding on in there. So, it premiered October 5th, 2018.
I had no idea about it.
Premiered. I had no idea, too.
Because we don't get Hulu here.
We totally watched
Zoom
this
in on
on
that.
Hulu.
When I go like, you gotta zoom in on that.
Watched this on Hulu.
Hulu, yes. Illegal?
Legally.
What?
If you don't know, then go watch it and then come and know. Each episode is a different holiday. There are 12, because there are 12 months in the year. So each month is a new holiday, which is such a cool idea.
It's cool, and it's feature-length
Films.
episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like
Holy
an hour
shit.
and a half.
They're full-on horror movies about the holiday of that month. Some of the holidays are kind of hard to grasp because you're like, what the fuck is this?
Like Flag Day. No, that's not a holiday.
This is Father's Day? This didn't feel like Father's Day. It felt like shit day. It was a shit day. That was a shit day. But it was good. It was good. Starting with Halloween. Obviously.
Classic.
Perfect.
Yeah, good
Classic.
maneuver. Good maneuvering. Yeah.
They're into season 2. We haven't started season 2.
I'm so there's one episode in there that's apparently very good. Very, very good.
I imagine they're all pretty good. I mean, like,
but this
these
one
were
is
all
like
good.
top drawer.
Top drawer.
Top drawer, very good.
Top drawer.
Yes,
Okay.
darling, yes.
Yes. Yes. Our pairings for today are lots of wine and some tarts from the episode you'll hear in next week.
Yeah. This is a sequel,
but it's a pre.
We're wearing the same clothing, so it will be a direct sequel.
Oh shit. That one hasn't happened yet.
This is later in the night.
We started off with The Body, the Halloween episode.
Sure
and holy crap. I didn't watch this in order. You didn't either, right?
We watched the last episode
watched
first.
Pure,
yeah. But then after that, I went in order.
Oh, okay. I went like total random. Pew, pew, pew. Fired it off.
Yeah. And then we watched the Father's Day. And then after that, I went in order.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just went whatever the fuck.
I just kind of whatever
Dipped
tickled
her in
my
there.
fancy.
Yeah.
But I liked, you don't have to go in order, which is fantastic. But so Halloween was The Body. And that was where the professional hitman, was just carrying around a corpse all night. And no one, it's fantastic.
And the kids
Holy
were like,
shit.
LOL. And then there was that one girl who was like, I love you.
Yeah, and then he killed her anyway, because, like, duh.
But then he didn't, and she killed him. Or did she?
Who knows? It was great. I loved it. I loved
Hilarious.
it. What a great start.
It
was so
amazing,
funny.
Like, cover.
Amazing cover.
And her whole, I didn't think it would be like a romance episode.
I know.
But her whole thing was like, what?
Yeah. Why was she
He's
so
a
infatuated
murderer.
with him?
Stop it.
You know, it's because he was confident with it. You know?
Yeah.
Men, if you have confidence, the women like that.
Yeah, so be careful.
So apparently...
But I wouldn't be like, you're killing people.
Ooh, sexy. No, she was... The point was that she was also psychotic.
This is not an ideal couple. And the whole episode, he's just going about his business. She's like wet all over him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay. And then at the end, he's like, I guess, but I'm going to stab you. And then she's like, but I'm not dead. And then she stabs him.
That was a great summation. It was a great start, though. Great episode. Yeah. It was funny. Mm-hmm. It was very creative.
A weird chemistry.
It was so fucking weird. Yeah. The characters were great, though. Everyone worked, and the actors were very good. I was very believable. It was as a giant group of stupid millennials.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience, of course.
The actress in that one of the friends, not the one that's obsessed, the female friend. She was in another episode in this, the one with the cloning.
Oh, shit.
She was that girl. Fuck. And she wasn't in Pure. That was a different actress.
Okay, yeah.
Very cool. But they have some carry-on actors.
Okay, I like that, because you got to do like the Netflix thing where it's like, we work with these people and we like that.
Yeah.
Tom Bateman did a very good job.
Yeah.
He was the...
and he was pretty sexy.
He was...
But I wouldn't... If I knew he was a killer, I wouldn't follow him.
It really changes things. Drastically, guys. Mm-hmm. Hello. Flesh and Blood was the second Thanksgiving.
Love this one.
The agoraphobic girl. Yeah. That was...
Maybe it's because I have such fond memories of agoraphobia from The Woman in the Window.
Oh.
Not from real life.
You know, back when I was agoraphobic. Like, what?
No, The Woman in the Window. That was such a fun book.
It was. It was really good.
Like, agoraphobia stories are great. You could do so much with that. And I want to write a story there. So I love the whole vibe. And, like, you want to love your father no matter what.
You do, sure.
Like, I certainly love my father. But this girl's father, you find out he's a serial killer.
Yeah.
And she's like, shit.
Oops.
Because they have a perfect relationship.
They really do. Yeah.
Until that.
Again, murder changes things.
Takes a turn real quick. Yeah. And I love Dylan Mulrooney.
He's like main guy,
the dad.
Henry.
He's the perfect like rom-com actor.
He was really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now he's a vicious serial killer, and you're like, what a turn.
Oopsie doopsie. That one was very good too. Flesh and Blood, Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fantastic. That one it premiered November 2nd. Beautiful. Oh, they were always at the beginning of the month.
That was the second one we watched.
That was number 2. Number 3. Okay, here we go. It's Puka. That's Christmas.
This is supposedly a favorite one. I hated it.
I can't believe it's a favorite. It was freaking weird.
Was my least favorite one.
I personally didn't care for the ending. I don't care for movies where it's like, oh, it was all in his head, because this one was very clearly all in his head.
Yeah, there's no way around it.
So obvious. You got this. You can do the wine.
Why would you make wines corks these days?
Good sound.
That's a good sound.
It's a good sound.
So this wine is from Kawarthas, Ontario. I was just up in their neck of the wood. How do I get this? I'm not gonna...
Just leave it. Brandon will do it later.
So there was a winery there, Country Wines, and I got this wine, and we're gonna taste.
There's nothing else.
Listen.
Did you just mix it with the other wine?
What am I, a fucking wine person?
You gotta cleanse your palate.
Whatever. Fuck.
Off dry. What the fuck does that mean?
It's wine. It's fruit wine.
Off dry.
It smells like jam.
Does it taste like jam?
That's good. Oh, that's sweet.
Okay.
Chelsea, that's going to bamboozle you.
It's a fruit fusion. I'm excited.
You taste every fruit.
Why are you so shocked?
Will you just cut that out?
I don't think we can. Illegal.
Chelsea, taste them all.
I'm letting it breathe first, okay? I'm trying to be a sommelier.
So episode 3.
Puka.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't watch all of it. I left it for last because I was never ready for a weird teddy bear.
It's just fucking... Okay, so... You know, the furry obsession, that's like a thing some people are into is the furries. I feel like this episode is fucking perfect for them because there's one moment where he's jacking off with the head
and
on.
Then he fucks something.
There's one moment where he's like just raping a bed.
I don't know. It's unclear what he was.
It was very
humping.
unclear. Yeah. I mean, it was all in his head anyway, so maybe it was nothing.
Oh, that scared me so much. Yeah. I didn't... So the whole thing is a big twist. It's basically Lady Gaga's new video.
Yes, 100%.
He thinks all of this is happening, but it's really he's in a horrible car accident on Christmas. His family's dead, and the last thing he sees as he's possibly dying is the Puka doll, and like it's just like a fever dream as he's dying. Yeah. And like the whole thing, there's no payoff in it.
No.
Because it's an hour and a half. We're like, oh, none of this is real except for like 2 scenes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't care enough about his character. No. He didn't like interest me enough. He was saying like his past.
There's like delusion there, but it's not, there's not enough normalcy to make it feel like real, like this could, none of it's happening.
Yeah, and I thought he had like a dissociative disorder where he was like using Puka as like his escape kind of thing, and I would have preferred something like that.
Basically, I don't understand what the hype for this episode is.
Me neither.
It
was just a bunch of furries that liked it. Yeah. It's okay. The acting was fine, though. The acting was good. Like, there had no issues there. The budget was all there.
Great cinematography. I love all the flashing lights. The color in it.
Yeah.
And the doll is fucked up.
Yeah. Give it weird, glowing, scary eyes and make it repeat everything people say.
Yeah.
Oh!
Spook.
Very Furby?
Yeah, but Furby? Fucked up Furby.
But fucked up Furby, yeah. Oh fuck, I loved number 4. It was New Year, New You, which was obviously New Year's Eve. Yes. So good.
It went exactly the way I wanted it to go.
It really did. I didn't know where it was going because it was like, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of girls getting together, and I thought like home invasion.
But you knew that main girl, you knew her whole act was so fake.
Oh, of course.
And I love it. I love what they're saying with it. It was so funny.
Yes.
And it was, the girls overacted so much, but that was the whole point of it.
Yeah.
It's the typical, like, influencer, like, oh
I'm
my
trying
God,
to be an Instagrammer.
Katie. Yeah. But she is a serial killer, psycho. It's great.
It was, the acting was great. The story was just fantastic. It was fun. It was fun to watch. I wasn't scared, obviously, but like
it's fun.
It was fun. Yeah. I would definitely watch that one again for sure. Number 5 was Down, Valentine's Day.
Also very fun.
See, I know you liked that one, but I'm on the fence.
It's just great, like. The payback she gets at the end of it.
Yes, I liked that.
It was funny. It's not my favorite episode. It's you taste every fruit, right? It's not what you think.
Fruit just hit me in the face.
It doesn't taste like what? It's just
oh my God. Yeah. I needed to cleanse my palate. It's my own fault.
See?
Anyway, so Down.
Yeah.
I don't know, because for me, it wasn't worth the rest of the film because, like, it annoyed me that while she's stuck in this elevator with this guy, their whole, like, courtship was frustrating for me because it took too long, but also because, like, now you're sleeping with this guy that you know nothing about in an elevator that obviously has a camera. Which is my other, like, you guys are on film, you know this, right? Like, hello. And then he immediately turns out to be a psycho, and it's like, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Wait, duh. And then every choice she made from then on when she was trying to escape, horrible. Everything she did was stupid. Like, I was yelling at the TV, like, stop it! Like, she ended up going back because she's like, I want to hit him or something.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, just go.
But it just played into the whole, like,
I know.
I'm free, but
you're not.
But I'm going to stay because there's more I could do. And those two were so funny.
It was...
He was like, no, I'm this
He was
tough.
ridiculous.
Fuck you, I've been watching you. You could be what... And then he, like, just let it fly.
I don't want it in your wine.
It's not coming in my wine. He lives for a day. Let him do his thing.
I don't want him in your wine.
He had that, like, bitch moment where he was curled in the fetal position, like, yeah,
oh my God, yeah.
I killed someone in a drinking and driving, and, like, it ruined my life, and the women don't date me anymore.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a you problem.
They were funny as fuck.
It was,
and I love watching him burn to death.
I did too.
Dumpster.
Yeah, that was great. The ending was great. Just, there were so many things that upset me.
That was for Valentine's.
The acting was good too.
Also, I like it was a Valentine's episode, but it's that fucked up obsessive love. And also, she had sex with this guy, and then immediately after was like, no, I'm gonna make it work with my boyfriend.
Yeah. And but that's because, like, right after he started saying that they were, like, good together and shit. And she's like,
such a bad, like, Valentine's romance.
Which makes it good.
Yeah.
Because he immediately got clicky.
Oh, yeah.
No.
In a second, yep.
Number 6 was Treehouse International Women's Day, which was...
I love this one.
It was funny.
Ridiculous.
It was so ridiculous. It really popped off there.
It's like, okay, these are witches, but these can't be witches because these are like such camp witches.
Yeah.
But then the whole thing was fake and this idiot believed it.
Yeah, and he was forever changed. And he thought, like,
fuck,
they're watching me forever now.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. They can do magic.
Perfectly because he's so stupid.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
But he wouldn't admit that he, like, raped that girl until they forced him to. And it's like, well, fuck you, man. Jesus Christ.
I didn't feel sorry for him at all.
No, and the ending made me so happy, though, how he, like, made up with his daughter. And he decided, like, no, I'm always going to be there for her. Like, yes, you should be.
Straight.
Fuck you.
Wow. Amazing. The acting was beautiful.
The acting was great. Yeah.
The witch tricks, like,
so
it looked like good, like, witchcraft. I was so excited, but I wasn't even mad when it wasn't actual witchcraft because it was just such a
I knew it wasn't
prank.
Yeah, no, I knew it wasn't because I could just sense it from, like, I don't know. I'm like, I think I know where this is going.
They were playing with him.
It was good.
Right.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Because the sister was involved, right?
Yeah.
So she doesn't want him hurt. She just wants to teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
And
perfect.
I can get on board with that. I'm Just Fucking With You was pretty funny. That's April Fool's.
Yeah.
It was so appropriate. It was so...
It's kind of like a Joker thing.
But
he's a little Jokerish.
Yeah, totally. Because he thinks everything's funny. Everything's hilarious. But I'm just fucking with you, bro.
In such a camp way.
He just kept escalating. Every single joke got further and further.
And that guy, the other guy, was such a wiener the whole episode.
God, I know. But it was perfect because he was the online troll, and they were trying to show us that, like, those trolls you see online are just these giant fucking pussies in real life who, like, are hiding, and they're loner pussies. Like, that's what he was, right? And then he gets fucked over by this guy, and then in the end, everyone thinks it was him. So he's like, okay, fine. And now he's on the run, and he's just... He is his online character now.
It takes a weird...
It took a weird turn.
I love the whole cinematography of it, the weird, hazy, gross color palette. Yeah. So, like, dirty LA.
I really liked the guy who just kept making the jokes.
It got increasingly fucked up.
It did.
But without getting too gory.
Yes. Yeah. It was just funny.
It was a fun episode, but I think it went on a little too long.
Yeah, it didn't
with the
need
practical
to be
jokes. It was like, okay, I understand.
It.
Yes.
Yeah. But it was
Please
fun.
Move on.
I also hate people like that where they do something and they're like, "Oh, I'm just kidding." That's like when someone calls you a bitch and then you get mad and they're like, "Oh, I'm just joking." God, what's wrong with you? Like, you just fucking call me a bitch, bro.
That's what's wrong. You just answered your question.
Yeah, what's up? Number 8. All That We Destroy, Mother's Day. I'm sorry. Are these the directors? This person's. I remember when this came. Sorry. I'm just reading the director name, Chelsea Stardust. I remember when I watched it, I was like, I'm sorry, what? Excuse you? Yeah. Stardust. Fucking love it. Work it, girl.
All That We Destroy is the one with the kids with the fucked up face. Oh, yes.
This is the cloning. Yeah. The mother and the son becomes a serial killer.
At the cottage, yes.
Yeah, she's a geneticist, and she's just like, well, I mean, he wants to murder her so bad.
Keep killing this girl.
I'll just keep bringing her.
No! Rat your son out.
That is a hard no.
Fuck off. You kill a girl once and you come to me like, Mom, I just couldn't help myself. I loved her so much and she wasn't listening.
That's it. You're in the basement.
I would be like, oh, it's okay, son. And then like, let's just go to the car.
No,
and,
you're
like,
locked away in the basement for the rest of your life.
For you and then straight to the police station.
You psycho.
I am not cloning a woman for you.
Well, because like, these aren't just like clones that are like, personless. I mean, they were people.
It's the same girl.
They were.
Yeah.
I mean, we clone animals now. Does that mean they're not?
And his whole thing.
I don't know.
Hello again, Chloe.
Cloning is a fickle thing.
And that's how you develop cloning, and that's how you use it,
right? So that your son can murder over and over again. Like this girl wasn't into him.
She headbutted me, and then she fucked up.
That's what she does.
Yeah, she wasn't into him at all. He met her for a minute.
Mm-hmm. And he was obsessed with her immediately.
With her, yeah. And she was like, no, he can kick this habit. This will be like a fun therapy for him.
Ha! No. And that was Mother's Day. Just mom trying to like make things okay for her stupid son.
Sometimes it's okay to say, you know what?
I fucked up with this. This one's a dud. You can try again.
Into the police station you go.
Sometimes you don't get it right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's covering for your kid when like something small happens, and then there's covering for your kid when they murder a girl. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
You just met her.
You lost me, son.
Jesus Christ.
You lost me.
That's fucked up.
But very well acted.
Oh, the acting was great.
The girl from the body.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. And yes, she did a good job. I liked the setting of like being out in the kind of like remote area of.
Well, you'd have to be with what they're doing,
right? Yeah. It was good. The guy who was killing all the girls, he did a good job. He was very believable as like
psychotic,
this psycho. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, and then it was followed by Father's Day because they're a month apart. They come knocking. So that one was very Hills Have Eyes.
This is the one I watched this very high, and I had to stop it because it was the only one that scared me.
Oh,
their fucking faces, and it was almost all in the dark. It was too spook for me.
Oh well, that's.
But good. I watched it again, and like sober, it wasn't that spooky, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was the most horror. I enjoyed it. One.
Yeah. I think I made you turn the light on, right, Brandon? Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, we had the light on.
Yeah. Too much.
It's the face.
Too much.
When the face does the weird, it's spooky. I don't know. Yeah, that was Father's Day. So the man taking his two daughters on a road trip so they can spread their mom's ashes. Yeah. I liked the flashbacks, how they were like different colored and like still kind of spooky because it's like, is this mom? Mm-hmm. Is this who we're seeing right now? I didn't really get what those creatures were.
I don't know either, Chelsea, but they were scary.
They were scary, yeah. And they were, I thought they were a bag of cats pretending to be a person. You know how when there's two kids stacked on top to be an adult? It was that, but cats.
They seem like, I don't know if they're aliens or like weird demons, but I don't like their vibe.
I don't either. No.
And they're totally isolated, and it was all at night, and I didn't want to deal with it.
They're not welcome in this home. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Culture Shock was next, and that's for Independence Day, number 10. Young woman illegally crosses the border from Mexico into the U.S.
This one was good.
I liked it, yeah.
It was good until they got to the whole fucked up dream, like, plug people in, make them hallucinate shit.
Like, until you realize that they're...
dream life. I didn't like the twist at the end.
Oh, that they were in the Matrix, essentially?
Yeah, it was super boring.
I liked it. I thought it was neat. I just think that, like, it didn't. I thought it didn't have a point. Like, what's the point of arresting them and putting them in a virtual prison? Mm-hmm. Is it cheaper? Because it doesn't sound cheaper. You need, like, people to work the simulation. You need the feeding tubes. Like, you're still feeding these people and still paying for a spot for them to... So why is that cheaper than prison?
It was dumb.
It doesn't seem cheaper than prison.
No.
So I don't get it.
It was just like, all right.
Yeah. But the acting was fantastic.
Yeah.
She's from Altered Carbon.
And the whole, like...
Shawn Ashmore is from X-Men and Smallville, and he's amazing. I love him.
And the whole, like, fleeing the country was good. I was on the edge of my seat, but then they woke up, and it was just like...
I liked it because I was like, what the fuck? Like, I knew it was something weird, but it's fun. I like when there's, like, a whole day repeating thing.
Popcorn kernel.
It happens.
Swallow it.
There you go. Thought it was fun. It wasn't my favorite, but the acting was very good. And I like that at the end she killed her rapist because I was hoping that she'd kill him slowly, and she did. And that was excellent. She's like, it's okay. It'll only take a minute. I'm like, fuck yeah. You go, Glen Coco. Yeah. School spirit, number 11. First day of school. Wait, that's not a holiday.
This one
silly goose.
Was forgettable.
It was.
I watched it.
I don't forget it because I watched it today.
I watched it a couple months ago, and I have no idea what happened in it.
So this one was the group of. It was kind of like just a horror version of The Breakfast Club, because it was like this group of characters who were nothing alike, who all end up in detention on a Saturday, and they're all trying to like make it work together, right? Like the school like valedictorian is in detention, and they're all like, how did you get here? What did you do? Oh my god.
Like, now I can see the gist of it, but I don't remember like the characters, what they look like.
Right,
so
right.
It must have been forgettable.
It was kind of just like, it could have been an episode of Riverdale, basically. I actually think it was an episode of Riverdale.
Right.
So, yeah, it wasn't...
It was, I guess, cute, you know?
Yeah.
Look, none of these episodes are unwatchable.
No, of course. Yeah, they're all...
They're entertaining.
Worthy of... Yeah. You won't be mad that you watched it.
Yeah.
You won't be like, man, that's an hour and a half wasted.
And you'll just be like, all right.
I did like that it was the one kid who wasn't actually supposed to be in detention. He was just killing. I liked, he was a good actor because like when he came in and they found out that he was the murderer, the change in his demeanor was very appropriate.
Yeah,
and it was very good.
So stupid, his reason.
Just because they're bad kids. You're so bad.
Ruining the school spirit.
Yeah, like
fucking nerd.
I want this school to be good. Why?
I don't give a shit about.
Do you have money in this school?
Yeah.
Like, are you getting paid?
It will mean nothing to you the second you leave.
Exactly.
Nothing. You know what I remember from elementary school?
Nothing.
You guys. And that's fucking it. I was gonna make it sentimental, Chelsea.
Oops. Yeah, no, he was a little bit nuts. He was nuts though, partially because like his mom died there.
Yeah.
So
okay. So you fucking have this weird thing with the school?
Yeah, that's you don't need to love the school now.
Yeah,
you're bad kids.
Shut the fuck up. Dumb.
You're a bad child.
Dumb. That was my second least favorite episode.
Wow.
Salty. Do not approve.
Yeah. I hate high school. I didn't know there was a Father-Daughter Day, but number 12 is Pure, and apparently that's Father-Daughter Day.
I have not celebrated that.
Holy fuck.
But this was a fantastic episode. This was the first one we watched.
It hurt to watch, though. It was so
in a
creepy.
good way. The acting is spot on. And the actress, I discovered her YouTube page.
It's so funny.
I love her so much.
She's so funny.
It's just everything you want with witchcraft.
Don't let the men know that we're wearing makeup.
We can shapeshift. Phenomenal.
She's good. But holy fuck. Okay, because what's the creepiest thing about this episode is that there are these like father-daughter camp things where the girls wear purity rings and they like commit themselves to their dad and that
they
like
want to fuck their dad. They don't
want to fuck their dad.
But they have this weird, like, sexual vibe. And
Well, it's very like electric complex, like that's
ain't-
what the dads are hoping for.
it
Like,
ain't
why do you
right.
want your daughter so pure?
it ain't right.
Because you want to fuck her,
Yeah,
you
it
fucking
ain't
weirdo.
fucking right.
What the fuck?
None of this episode
None of it was right. Don't take your
You'll
daughter
like
to
just be
camp
like,
like that.
"Ugh,"
Ugh.
everything you see. But then at the end,
And they were
there's-
picking the dresses for them too. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
But then at the end, Lilith comes in.
Oh, yeah.
And they just kill
Rock
everyone.
and roll, baby.
And it's fucking so spicy.
That was a pure rock and roll moment. I loved it. It was great.
yeah, they're
It was
tired.
great. I was waiting for them all to die. I knew they'd all die. Or get, their
They'd have to
albums
die.
would come.
There's no like
There's no easy
fixing those
solution.
guys. Yeah,
No,
they're
they were
gonna have to
psycho.
die. Yeah.
Because they're oh my god. Like what is I don't get it. What is having your daughter commit purity to you? What does that do for her life?
Not about her, Chelsea.
Well, exactly. I don't get it. It's a good tart. You'll hear all about those tarts in next week's episode.
But it won't be when they watch this episode.
So wait, what?
It's the weeks before.
I said next week's.
But this one doesn't come out next week. When it comes out.
This one comes before the one with the tarts.
Oh. Okay.
We're going in order here, folks. Lillian's just very drunk.
Carry on.
Carry on. Yeah, Pure was great. It was a very good introduction into this whole thing. It's funny because the whole thing came out and we watched the last one first. But it was good. Creepy as fuck. I wonder what they'll do are they doing the same holidays for season 2? I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
Let me see. So far, they have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Of course, New Year's Eve, they have to. Valentine's Day. Okay, that's all the same. Then they're doing St. Patrick's Day, Easter, which is another Puka episode, Mother's Day, Pet Appreciation Week, Independence Day, and then there aren't any past that yet. So, okay. They've stopped in July because of COVID. But
Right.
that's what we have to look forward to for season 2.
Again, there's one episode that's very good, apparently. I think it's maybe Independence Day.
As long as it's not Puka Lives, because I don't trust that shit. Do you remember the title? There's Pilgrim.
It was the
Uncanny
Pilgrim
Annie?
one. The Pilgrim
Pilgrim?
one.
So that's Thanksgiving.
That one is supposedly very, very good.
So that her family may better appreciate each other and their privilege, a woman invites historical reenactors playing pilgrims to spend Thanksgiving with them. However, the reenactors may be too dedicated to their characters, inspired by actual events. Excellent.
Bathsheba said that one was
Good.
fan-fucking-tastic.
Excellent. Okay. Exciting.
So
season 2 sounds great.
So
Season 1 was
Brandon,
great.
when you look for downloads, get that one first.
When you're on Hulu, please save these episodes. Can you do that?
Yeah, you can totally do that on Hulu. Because we have it.
When you are on Hulu, save these episodes. Okay, so what was your favorite one? Like your
Yeah.
top drawer. I'm having trouble picking.
I put Treehouse followed by Pure.
Oh,
Treehouse was just so gosh darn
but it
fun.
got so weird.
I loved it. So
Just
did
the bedroom
Pure.
scene got weird.
But it's so satisfying at the end. The
is.
trickery.
Yeah.
Such like they nailed it.
I think Pure's my favorite, then the body.
The body was funny, yeah, but like it was just a fun episode.
That's true. It wasn't scary or anything.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah.
And
The
I
acting
liked
was
that.
all and like it was such a weird chemistry that was
Just
awful.
so fucking weird.
But the two of them, they're so sick, both of them. You're just like, okay.
But I knew he wouldn't end
Go
up
for
with
it,
yes,
yeah.
because that was his whole trope, right? Is that
Yeah.
he's like the loner, like I just want to kill people.
And then the end, she was just like, oh my God.
Well, I'm gonna kill you.
How dare you?
Don't you
So
reject
I put
me?
Treehouse Pure, Flesh and Blood, which is her dad's a serial killer.
Thanksgiving. Yep, that one was fantastic.
Then I had The Body.
Okay.
Then I had They Come Knocking just because it actually scared me.
Okay. I'd put New Year to You.
That
above
was
I
yeah.
think.
That's And then I have All That We Destroy.
Mother's Day.
Because
okay.
that was a fun concept.
That was good.
Then I have Down. Then I have I'm Just Fucking With You. Then I have New Year, New You.
Okay.
Then
it wasn't scary, I guess.
Yeah. Then I have Culture Shock and School Spirit and Puka.
Yeah, Puka's last, for sure. I'm torn between The Body and Pure as top one. Probably Pure is number one. Mm-hmm. It was just good. It was fucked up. The acting was really good, but the revenge at the end, beautiful.
I think every episode, you're going to
have a good time.
Yeah, you'll like some more than others.
Which means season 2 should be a good time.
Yeah, and it's great that it's not all... They're each individual episodes, so if you're just not feeling an episode, whatever.
You skip it,
yeah.
Yeah. They don't have to be in order. I imagine season 2's the same. I wonder if any of the actors are the same for season 2.
I'm sure one or two of them.
Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing any of the same directors.
That's cool.
But it is all Blumhouse or Bloomhouse.
I like the idea of an anthology.
Lillian, is it GIF or GIF? Which one do you say?
I say GIF.
I fucking knew it.
You fucking kidding?
I fucking knew it.
Wow.
It's fucking GIF.
Because you say GIF, now I know it's Blumhouse.
What's wrong with Blumhouse? It's got some...
Not Bloomhouse.
How dare you? I thought we were friends.
It's the GIF Wars.
Let me say it how I want to say it. That's fun.
Have you listened to...
It's a good mouth feel.
It's good mouth feel.
It's graphics interchange format, not giraffic.
Giraffics. It's giraffics. GIF. Have you listened to... Probably not. Not just because it's kind of boring. But the Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast.
No.
All of their ads, the guy that is his like co-host, he's advertising this company or something or himself. Can't remember. So good job with your ads, guys. But he says GIF or GIF. Like each time. He never picks one. He says GIF or GIF every time.
You have to be inclusive in these
You
ads.
have to be inclusive.
You can't
It's
pick
true.
one. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, anyway, that's our bonus Bantam episode.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said GIF, Lillian.
Do you know what?
You know what?
I didn't come here to be attacked like this.
What?
It's supposed to be a safe place.
Who says who? This is the GIF Lords.
It feels better. It's too abrasive. It's too
GIF.
hard.
GIF.
It just comes out more naturally for me.
It's a GIF. I'm sorry, guys. We've had a lot to drink. But you can join us next week.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There isn't. If you want to drink, you go ahead. If you don't, you go ahead and don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Why is it even an option? And there's such sass in the dating sites.
What?
Oh, you
Where
drink?
did this come from?
Cool. You're not on the dating sites,
No.
but okay, Cupid and everything.
is that a
They're like,
thing?
I will not date someone who drinks. Ugh.
Yeah, okay, Mr. All High and Mighty. Hello.
Fuck you.
Get over yourself, okay?
I'm asking
Okay.
you to.
No one
Jesus.
asked. Wow.
Jesus, making it about you.
So we're on haunted houses for October.
It's spooky.
It is spooky. And our first book.
Once again, I think we've proven I cannot be on other substances while recording this.
Our first book is
I
Home
know what we're
Before
talking
Dark
about.
from Riley Sager. It's haunted houses. And that is next week. And you will join us
Shit.
next week
Yeah.
for extra commentary from Lillian, the GIF master.
This is like that movie we watched that you guys hate that I love.
Which one?
fucking with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman.
We didn't.
Perfect
Practical magic?
practical magic.
I like practical
love that
magic.
movie.
He does
I
it.
love that movie.
It's fun. It's fun. Have you
I don't
watched
have to
Halloween
listen.
Town?
No.
You gotta watch Halloween
I know
Town.
Hocus
You've watched Hocus
Pocus
Pocus,
is
right?
dope as fuck,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
I struggled to put it on the 31 Days of Spook, but it's not Spook.
It's
but
not
it's such
Spook.
classic
I know.
Halloween.
I know. Yeah. We can do it like September 30th
Yeah.
or 1st, whichever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Join us next week for Haunted Houses. You can follow us at the.book.coven. We are doing October challenges.
We are doing October
30
hard.
Not soft, folks.
Hard.
31 days of spook. Man, you really gotta get drunk to listen to these episodes, don't you? 31 Days of Spook is our movie challenge. Every day we are watching a new movie. We're posting which one. You can join Lillian and watch her commentary. And then we're also doing a photo challenge for the gram.
Covered it all there,
Covered it all. Photo challenge. Countdown to Samhain. You can hashtag Countdown to Samhain. It is spelt Samhain.
Yeah.
It is pronounced Samhain.
English.
It's not English, it's Gaelic.
Gaelic in English language is something else. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Join that photo challenge. Tag at the.book.coven and hashtag countdown to Samhain. Samhain.
Yeah. That's like, oh, a sow.
Watch it as it wins. It's winning the Kentucky Derby.
This one's a write-off.
We're gonna go now.
It seems right. It's like a natural conclusion.
Goodbye.
Moment of silence. I could hear you breathing.